Daily Devo.
Hi, my name is Sydney Anderson, and our devotion today comes from Matthew 5:38. And it reads, "You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, do not resist the evildoer, but whoever strikes you on the right cheek, turn the other to him as well. And if someone wants to sue you and take your tunic, give him your coat also. And if anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. Give to the one who asks you, and do not reject the one who wants to borrow from you. You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemy and pray for those who persecute you, so that you may be like your Father in heaven, since he causes the sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous." And it's really easy to keep records of wrongs, mentally tallying up in your head what someone does and how they have gone against you, and just planning your revenge for them, like I'm going to do to you what you've done to me, or even tenfold over. But this allows bitterness to take root in your life, and bitterness can be the cancer to your soul. It may come on slowly and then slowly build, and you don't even realize that you have bitterness towards this person until later on you're like, I just can't stand them. I don't want to do anything for them. I don't want to give the tunic off my back to them. But that's not what we're called to do. We're called to love, and love is heavenly, and that's what we are called to do to people, even if we think that they don't deserve it. Even if we think that they don't deserve our love, we have to show Christ's love through us to them. And just like the story of Joseph, whenever he is thrown into the pit and left there dead, 20 years later he comes back to his brothers, and he doesn't try to get revenge against them. He doesn't try to say, "Hey, listen here, buddy boys, I'm going to do exactly what you did to me." He says, he embraces them, and then he pours out himself into them. And that's what we're called to do as well. He was left there dead, and we can't, we need to, even if someone just does something simple, we can't let that bitterness take root in our life. We can't try to get revenge on them. And if you just think about a pitcher of water, it doesn't just sit on a counter stagnant. It's poured into other things. And that is how we need to be. We need to pour ourselves, our love, our kindness, our wisdom into other people. Even if they don't deserve it, even if we think that they don't deserve it, we have to pour our love and our kindness into them. And so maybe it's a chain reaction, and then other people will be filled up because of what we started. So don't be stagnant today. Don't let bitterness take root in your life. Just show your love to everybody and see what a difference it'll make.